the junior at third base, number 12, Addie Wooden. Batting cleanup, a senior, the starting pitcher, number 9, Nora Johnson. Batting fifth, a senior at first base, number 10, Addie Pesha. Batting sixth, the junior, the catcher, number 4, Allie Trentman. Batting seventh, the senior in center field, number 27, Ellie Schaefer. Batting eighth, the junior in right field, number 3, Kara Craig. Batting ninth, the senior at second base, number 8, Kennedy Nee. The Redbird assistant coaches, Christy Paller, Jody Bowen, and Maddie Catinas. The head coach for Metamora in his 20th season is Derek Linder. Our umpires for today's ballgame, calling the balls and strikes, is Roderick Holmes, and on the bases, Brian Johnson. At this time, we ask that you please rise and face our nation's colors to join us in honoring America, celebrating our freedom, those who protect you both here and around the globe, with the playing of our national anthem.
One more time for the Redbird defensive setup around the outfield. Haley Bender, Ellie Schaefer, and Kara Craig. Around the infield, Addie Wooden, Kagan Still, Kennedy Nee, and Addie Pesha. The battery for this afternoon's game, catching number 4, Allie Trentman. And the starting pitcher, number 9, Nora Johnson.
So, Alex, I saw where Metamora returned 7 of their 9 starters from last year. It's pretty solid when you can come back and return that many starters. Don't have his headset on yet. Olivia Springer to lead off for Morton.
Number 12, Olivia Springer.
Popped up, and it looks like that's going to be out of play. 1-1 on the hitter.
And Scott, if I may interject here briefly, Springer probably one of at least 2 power bents that you really have to keep an eye on in the Potter lineup. Her, and you'll see Ellie Van Mennen in the 3 spot as well.
And that's a fly out to right field. Looks like a can of corn. Quickly 1 down here in this first inning. So Alex, thanks for once again stepping up and being our second guy in the broadcast.
Third baseman, number 14, Riley Gashaw.
And this is kind of interesting, Scott. So Riley Gashaw here, obviously first pitch strike 0-1, but she's been by innings, by pitches, whatever metric you want to use. She's been their ace pitcher, but not starting today in conference play. Her sister Reagan getting the nod today.
And what position does she play?
Riley's at third in this one.
Oh, nice job. Was it?
The center fielder, number 25, Ellie Van Mennen.
Picked up Ellie Van Mennen, the center fielder for Morton. First pitch is a little low. Foul ball. 2-2 the count with 2 outs here in this top half of the first. Oh, they're swinging. Throw to first. And that's a strikeout. No runs, no hits as we go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Due up for Metamora will be Till, Bender, and Wooden.
And Scott, something to watch when Addie Wooden comes up to the plate. You might have seen this on the stats I sent you over, but 6 hit by pitches entering this season, or entering this part of the season, and had 2 on Tuesday at Washington, had 2 more in Tennessee. I think got hit twice in the Pontiac game, so that kind of does the math there. So, I think she's got great power. Obviously, Bailey Bender leads the team in hits, but can't go too wrong with the way the order starts, at least, I think, in my opinion.
Well, you look at Cadence Till. She's got 21 at-bats, 14 hits, 12 hits, 14 walks.
Well, and I mean, the OPS being over 2,000 is ridiculous. But, I mean, at the same time, for those of you that know Cadence, you kind of wouldn't expect anything less, in fairness. But that's still a ridiculously good OPS.
Yeah, there's a reason why Ole Miss came all the way up to Central Illinois to get a recruit. And she'll lead off for the Redbirds here in this bottom half of the first inning.
And And Scott, here's the other thing. I know Washington pitched to her on Tuesday, and she got 3 hits and whatnot, but obviously a lot of those 14 walks are intentional, but it's not often, especially within league play, that she'll get pitched to. Morton, one of the few teams that pitched to her last year.
Boy, she's got a nice swing, doesn't she? Wow.
Well, and ironically, if I remember correctly, the game at Morton last year, she hit 2 home runs, but I talked with Ashley Byer, that's the Morton head coach, and she's like, well, we're just going to keep doing it and just got to pitch to her better, I guess.
A little wide and low. How many games did they play down in Tennessee, Alex?
3.
3-0, and that's it's a little wide foul ball, but boy, that was what, fouled by about what, maybe a foot, Alex?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh, that's a good eye. When you're good, you just know the strike zone, don't you, Alex?
Well, you're also suspect to abnormal strike zones as well, though. But she does have a pretty good eye for it, though.
That makes it a full count.
And here's the other interesting thing, Scott. See that frame there by Emma Reeb, the Morton catcher. She's actually their backup catcher. Kate Cantwell, normally the starter, I think she's all-conference caliber, has been out most of the year with recovering from a leg surgery. So it's not just her, it's multiple positions they've been dealt the injury bug.
Uh-oh. That's a home run. Brings up Bailey Bender. Is that what her? Is that her 4th home run of the year?
The fielder, number 16, Bailey Bender.
Oh, you're making me do math here, Scott.
Yeah, that's her 4th home run of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say. Broke the record on whatever day it was, last Wednesday or Thursday at Lincoln.
Who was the all-time leader before her?
Gila Pesha.
Oh.
Had 23.
Two-0 count. That one's in there for a strike, makes it 3-1. Pretty good hitters count now. Full count on Bender. Ball a little outside. She'll get a walk. Brings up Addie Wooden. Addie Wooden comes in, batting .444. He has no home runs, 9 RBIs. Their OPS is over 1,000. Stolen base. Wooden coaxes a walk.
The pitcher, number 9, Nora Johnson.
Brings up Nora Johnson, the designated player.
She's the pitcher, Scott.
Is she the pitcher? Oh, I thought Nelson was. Okay.
Nope, I must have relayed that to you, but no, Nora's always going to be the starting pitcher in conference play.
Oh, that's a gapper. That'll get down and go all the way to the wall. That'll probably score both runners. Wow, that's an awfully good hit for Johnson. Helps her own cause. Brings up Asin Pasha.
Number 22, Izzy Roberts. The batter, number 10, Addie Pasha.
Izzy Roberts comes into courtesy run for Johnson. Ball's in there for a strike. Stolen base for Roberts.
I will say this, Scott, for the interim, and I know this is only the 10th game of the year and there's a lot more to come, but this is probably the most aggressive we've been on the base paths since the super sectional team in 2023, in my opinion. Because I think that was the year Ramage went like 30 at 31 or something. That's off Addie's leg. But yeah, I think Katie Ramage went like 30 at 31 this year, and she was a large bulk of it, granted. But in general, I just don't think the team's been that aggressive on the base paths since that year, and I think.
It looks like they've got some speed, so that helps a lot too. That last one was a foul ball, 1-2 the count on Pasha. That's a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Brings up Allison Trentman. middle, and that'll score the run. Coming into courtesy run is Roberts also.
For the Redbirds, the center fielder, number 27, Ellie Schaefer.
Brings up Ellie Schaefer, the center fielder. Another stolen base. A line out, pretty good shot. Second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Kara Craig.
Brings up Kara Craig, right fielder. This pitch is in there for a strike.
'30th pitch of the inning, Scott, and obviously the pitch count's not as demanding in softball as baseball, but still obviously good to see the pitch count getting up there that early, that the Redbirds are extending these counts as much as they have been.
Yeah. Ooh, in there for a strike. 2-2 the count. 2 outs here in this first inning. Fouled off. Addie Wood, she walked and scored earlier in the first. And they'll be making a pitching change. Is that a straight-up switch, Alex, pitcher for pitcher?
It could be, because Haley Carpenter was originally in the lineup as the designated player. So I'm guessing that Reagan Ganshaw would become the offensive player, the OP, and Carpenter just becomes the pitcher. That was 49 pitches. Obviously a long inning.
So due up for Metamora will be Edison Wood. Walked and scored earlier in the first. It's still loaded for the Redbirds. Side. Side. Three and 0 the count. I'm sure she'll be taking on this pitch.
The pitcher, number 9, Nora Johnson.
Brings up Nora Johnson. She had a base hit, 2 RBIs, and scored again back in the earlier in the first. Uh-oh. Oh, she caught it. Oh, she dropped it. And that'll, oh man, that's a heck of an effort. Wow.
It was 7. It says 10 over there on the total.
The first baseman, number 10, Addie Pesha.
I've only got 9. Where'd you get 9? Right here. Pesha. Metamora scores 10 runs on 5 hits, leave 1 at the end of the first. Metamora 10, Morton 0. Well, Alex, hey, question for you, Alex.
Fire away.
Why do we have 9 runs but 10 total?
Scoreboard inning by inning doesn't take more than 1 digit.
That's what Jonathan said. Yeah. Oh, that was a good inning for Metamora. Up for Morton Kennedy Marion, the second baseman. Ball outside. Third pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Ball outside. A nice chase pitch. Strikes out. First out of the inning.
Batting for the Potters, number 26, Reagan Hanshaw.
Oh, that'll be a hit. A solid base hit.
catcher, number 11, Haley Carpenter.
Brings up Haley Carpenter, the pitcher. Carpenter steps back into the box. One down here in this top of the second. That's foul ball off the netting. That's yanked by quite a bit. That's another strikeout for Johnson. Brings up Haley Bassett, first baseman.
The first baseman, number 1, Haley Bassett.
Wet balls. Can of corn. Fly out.
The Potters, no runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base.
For the Potters, no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. We go to the the bottom of the second inning. Redbirds up 10-0. 2 up for Metamora here in the second inning will be Trentman, Schaefer, and Craig. First batter for Metamora here in the bottom half of the second inning is Allison Trentman.
The catcher, number 4, Allie Trentman.
She singled, had an RBI, and stole 2 bases in the first. She had a complete game back in the first inning. Flies out to the right fielder that brings up Ellie Schaefer. She lined out hard to the second baseman.
The center fielder, number 28, Ellie Schaefer.
It's up the middle for a base hit. Brings up Kara Craig. She walked and scored in the first.
The right fielder, number 3, Kara Craig.
Craig grounds back to the pitcher for the second out. Schaefer goes to second base. Brings up Kennedy Nee. He batting .385 on this young season. All outside, get a little high too. Ball up, makes it 3-1. Ball's down, and it looks like that's going to score the 11th run. Good base running from Metamora. Nee gets a single, goes to second on the throw. She'll get an RBI.
Top of the order with the shortstop, number 1, Cadence Till.
Brings up Cadence Till. She's 2 for 2 with a home run and an RBI single. Atkins. Ball's in there for a strike. 2 outs here in this bottom half of the second. I'm going to give her a hit on that. Alex, do you think that's a hit?
The left fielder, number 16, Haley Bender.
I would say
Alex, do you give her a hit on that? All up and away. That's a pop out to the pitcher. For Metamora, 2 runs on 3 hits. Go to the top of the third. Redbirds up 12-0.
3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. To the third, score now Redbirds 12, Morton 0.
Due up for Morton, Garrison, Reeb, and then the top.
Defensive change for the Redbirds, now catching number 7, Ali Ludicky. Leading off for the Potters, number 2, Gabby Garrison.
Pitch is in there for a strike. And pitch is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 the count. Base hit. Brings up Emma Reeb.
The catcher, number 21, Emma Reeb.
All up and out of play. Right field line. Ground foul wide of third. And it fouled straight back. 1-2 the count. A little high. 1-2 the count. Two and two. Strikeout for the freshman.
Top of the order for the Potters, number 12, Olivia Springer.
Brings up to bat the top of the order for Morton, Olivia Springer. She flied out to right field to start the game. It's up and out of play. That's fouled straight back. 1-2 the count. In straight back. You take the force out at first. Good play by the pitcher Johnson.
The third baseman, number 14, Riley Gashaw.
Brings up Riley Gashaw. She lined out to third. Back in the first. Two down here in the third. All ball right in front of the Morton bench. Dugout. Play by right fielder for Morton. No runs, one hit, one runner left. We go to the bottom of the third. Redbirds up 12-0. Two up for Metamora, Wooden, Johnson, and Pasha.
the third for the Redbirds, the third baseman, number 12, Addie Wooden.
Addie Wooden is, she doesn't have an official at bat. She's walked twice, has an RBI and a walk with the bases loaded, and she scored twice. Two and one the count on Wooden. Next one's in there for a strike. Makes it 2-2. That's wide of first base. Hit pretty hard, but foul. That's over the head. Well, that's a home run. Wooden goes deep. Brings up Nora Johnson.
Pitcher number 9, Nora Johnson.
Johnson is 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs, a single and a double. And she scored 1 run. Ball's up. Ball up and away. It's 2-1. Ooh. Uh-oh, that could be gone. And that's gone. Back-to-back home runs.
The first baseman, number 10, Addie Pesha.
Brings up Addie Pesha. Looking for her first hit of the game. Be a good time to get one right here. pitch is in there for a strike. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Pitch fouled off, staying alive. Good eye. Pitch is up. 2-2 to count.
The catcher, number 7, Allie Ludicky.
Now batting is Allie Ludicky. This will be her first at bat. Trentman went the first 2 innings, and she went 1 for 2 with an RBI, base hit and an RBI, and had 2 stolen bases. Pretty good job. By the junior catcher. Ludicky came in the 3rd to catch. Be her first at bat. Ball up. Makes it 3-1. Next pitch is also in there for a strike. Hauled off straight back. Out stays full, 3-2. It's fouled out of play. Popped out to the shortstop. Brings up Ellie Schaefer. She's 1 for 2 with a base hit and scored back in the second. She lined out to the second baseman back in the first. And that'll get in for a base hit. Bring up Kara Craig. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out, and she walked back in the first and then scored a run. Well, that's it'll drop in for a hit. Up Kennedy Nee, who is 1 for 1. She walked in the first and she scored both times. She's also got an RBI after the base hit, or with the base hit, back in the second. All up and away. All up and away. 3-0 to Nee. Pitches in the first strike. Makes it 3-1. Oh, good catch by the second baseman. Redbirds 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 2. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Redbirds up 14-0. Due up for Morton in this 4th inning will be Marion and Gashaw. First one's in there for a ball. One and one the count. Van Meehan. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first. The foul ball. And struck her out. Pitch by Johnson.
The second baseman, number 3, Kennedy Marion.
Brings up Kennedy Marion, second baseman for Morton. He's also 0 for 1. Johnson just pumping in strikes now. And that's through for a base hit. Brings up Reagan Gashaw.
Batting for the Potters, number 26, Reagan Gashaw.
Pitch is fouled off. Strike one. Popped up. It looks like that's going to be the center fielder calling everybody off. Route number 2. And that'll bring up Haley Carpenter, the pitcher. She's also 0 for 1. Gashaw had a single back in the second one of only 3 hits for the Potters. And that's right at Schaefer. Nice job. For Morton, 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Redbirds up 14-0. Due up for Metamora, the top of the order, Till, Bender, and Wood. Leading off this bottom of the 4th inning will be Caden Still. She's 3 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. She's got, or two hit. a home run, and 2 singles. She's got 2 RBIs on the afternoon.
The shortstop number 1, Cadence Hill.
Ball inside. Well, that's a gapper, and that'll give her. I think she's going for 2, and she'll easily make it. Standing up, that ball was roped. Wow, that ball was smoked into the gap. Brings up Bailey Bender. She's 0 for 1, but she walked twice, has a stolen base and and 2 runs scored. Evens the count at 1-1. And they'll stop Till at third base.
The third baseman, number 12, Addie Wooden.
Brings up Addie Wooden. She's 1 for 1. She has 2 walks, home run, and 2 RBIs. All inside. The stolen base for Bender.
Pitcher number 9, Noah Johnson.
He's up Nora Johnson. She's 3 for 3 with 5 RBIs and a home run. A single, a double, and a home run. That's a pretty solid day along with pitching. She had a full day. A Tom Hagen type day. We know the count. Nobody out here in this bottom of the 4th. Go to 3-0. No place to put her. It's bases loaded. No one out. Looking for a strike. That's low, and that'll walk in a run. So that'll do it. Redbirds will get the win 15-0 here in the fourth inning. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the chat with head coach Derek Linder. So, folks, that'll do it from Metamora Township High School. Redbirds win 15-0. There is a JV game after this. We won't be televising that. But that'll do it for Metamora. Redbirds win 15-0. We'll see you next, I think it's next Wednesday. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we'll be doing Saturday's game. I'm sorry about that. We'll be doing Saturday's game at 10 o'clock.